It's Monday, it's a brand new week. Let's go through the 6 books I read last week. I know 6 books in a week is kind of crazy, but I just got out of my reading slump, so I've just been in the mood to read. I had a slower week at work, so it was just a great reading week. The first book I read last week was The Oath We Give by Monty J. This is the 5th and final book in the Hollow Boys series. I read the first 4 books in the series back in April, and I've been putting this off because I don't want the series to end, but this was a perfect ending to the series. I gave it 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. It was so good to see Silas get his happy ending, and I loved both him and Coraline. If you're looking for a dark romance series that is heavily plot driven, this is the series for you. The next book I read last week was Bad for Business by Kat Singleton. I gave it 3.75 stars. I did read it in one sitting, so that kind of tells you a lot. It was a pretty quick, easy read, but for some reason the pacing fell off for me, and I'm not sure why. It could have been like the mood I was in, but that just was kind of off and it felt a little repetitive. Loved the MMC Riker, he was such a cutie pie, and I did like Camille. She did annoy me sometimes, but not too bad. Then I read the first 3 books in the Lucky River Ranch series. This is a series that follows 5 brothers and their love interests. There is only 3 books out right now, so I am officially caught up. The first book is Cash, and it follows Cash and Molly, and this is a hate to love trope. The second book is Wyatt, and it follows Wyatt and Sally, who have been best friends for decades, and they are both literally in love with each other, and neither of them know. The yearning in this book was perfect. I'm usually not a big Friends to Lovers fan, but this was executed perfectly. He also has 2 secret tattoos for her. The third book is Sawyer, and it follows Sawyer and Ava. They meet at a bar and have a one-night stand, and both of them are kind of feeling like love at first sight, but they think they'll never see each other again. 3 months later, Ava moves to Hartsville, which is the small town they all live in. It is a little insta-love, insta-lusty, but I didn't mind it at all. They're also both single parents. Also, December 2nd can't come fast enough because I am so excited for Duke and Wheeler's book. Final book I read last week was Us by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy, and I listened to it on audio. This is the second book in a series, and it actually follows the same couple as the first book. It's just continuing their story. It is a Friends to Lovers MM read, and it's so funny. I just said I'm not a Friends to Lovers fan, but when it comes to MM romances, that is the best trope. This book has great mental health rep as well, and I absolutely love Jamie and Wes. It also is a pretty short book too, so it is a quick, easy read / listen. Those were the 6 books that I read last week.